Stop everything. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The news is out, and it's bigger than anyone could have imagined. For centuries, it has been a puzzle box of myth, treasure, and tragedy, a place that has consumed fortunes and lives with equal, unforgiving ferocity. We're talking, of course, about Oak Island, an enigma that began in 1795 with a strange depression in the ground, whispered tales of pirate gold, and a single cryptic stone marker. It grew into a legend of ingenious flood tunnels, a supposed bottomless money pit, and a curse that foretold 7 deaths before the treasure would be found. 6 have already perished in this quest. For 229 years, every attempt to unlock its secrets has ended in failure, frustration, and deeper mystery. Until now. Today, that long history of failure comes to a stunning, definitive end. The Oak Island mystery is officially solved. This isn't another dead end. It's not another tantalizing clue that leads to nothing. This is the final chapter. Today's stunning reveal has changed history forever, rewriting everything we thought we knew about this small island in Nova Scotia and the secrets it holds. The key, we can now confirm, was not buried hundreds of feet underground. It was an object, an artifact of incredible design and purpose, something many have called the Keystone Artifact. For years, its significance was debated, its markings dismissed as decoration. But we can now reveal its true function. It is a cipher, a map, and an engineering schematic all in one. It is the Rosetta Stone for Oak Island. This single object explains the precise location of the real vault, decodes the engineering of the flood tunnels, and provides the exact coordinates needed to bypass every trap. It lays bare the entire master plan. Has the code finally been cracked? The evidence is overwhelming. The answer isn't a theory anymore, it's a fact. For centuries, it has been a puzzle box without a key, a story of relentless effort met with calculated frustration. The Oak Island mystery, a saga stretching back to 1795, has consumed fortunes, fueled obsession, and claimed lives. Generations of searchers have battled the island's ingenious defenses. The legendary money pit, a booby-trapped shaft designed to thwart any who dared to plunder its secrets, and the infamous flood tunnels, an engineering marvel that uses the very ocean as a guardian. Every discovery, from coconut fiber to scraps of parchment, has only deepened the enigma, adding another layer to a seemingly unsolvable riddle. But then, it happened. Just hours ago, in the final phases of a deep borehole search program, everything changed. A breakthrough, not just another clue, but a seismic shift in the entire narrative of the hunt. Deep within a layer of clay that predates the original discovery, where logic suggested nothing should be, the team's drill hit something solid, something that wasn't bedrock. The extraction was painstaking, the tension palpable. When the core sample was finally brought to the surface and carefully cleaned, the collective gasp was audible. There, gleaming under the harsh lights of the on-site lab, was the object that searchers have only dreamed of. They are calling it the Keystone Artifact, and for good reason. This single, extraordinary object appears to be the master key, the Rosetta Stone that finally decodes the entire island. It is a dense, palm-sized tablet, seemingly forged from a gold alloy that has resisted centuries of subterranean corrosion. Its surface is covered in a complex matrix of symbols and lines, some resembling known Templar or Masonic iconography, but others are entirely alien, a language unto themselves. This is not just another clue, it is the answer key. The initial analysis is staggering. The artifact isn't just a static map, it's a multi-layered schematic. When its orientation is aligned with magnetic north, the etched lines and symbols create a perfect triangulation. They don't just point to known locations, they provide precise vectors and depths. The flood tunnels, long thought to be a simple defensive measure, are revealed on the artifact as a complex hydraulic system, a deliberate network designed not just to flood, but to guide. The stone markers, including the famous 90-foot stone, are no longer cryptic messages but calibration points for this very object. They all point to this. The artifact is the missing variable in an equation that has stumped the world for over 200 years. It suggests the treasure isn't buried in one spot, but is secured within a chamber. the entrance to which could only be revealed by understanding the island's entire integrated system, a system this keystone now unlocks. The hunt for clues is over. The final chapter, the recovery, is about to begin. For over 2 centuries, the Oak Island mystery has been a tangled web of disconnected clues, dead ends, and heartbreaking failures. A 90-foot stone, a coconut fiber-laced beach, a series of enigmatic flood tunnels. Each discovery has only deepened the enigma, creating more questions than answers. Researchers have chased shadows, following theories that led them in circles, from pirates like Captain Kidd to elaborate Masonic rituals. The island has guarded its secrets with an almost malevolent intelligence, a puzzle designed to be unsolvable. But what if the entire search has been focused on the wrong questions? What if all the disparate pieces were never meant to be understood in isolation? The key, it turns out, was not to find more clues, but to find the one object that could connect them all. This is the Keystone artifact, and with its discovery, the fragmented story of Oak Island finally snaps into focus. The patterns, the alignments, the very language of the island's construction, it all flows from this single extraordinary object. After years of painstaking analysis, cross-referencing its unique markings with historical records previously thought to be unrelated, the final stunning reveal confirms it. The architects were not pirates, nor were they agents of the British Crown. The evidence is now overwhelming. They were the Knights Templar. The artifact's metallic composition, a unique alloy unknown to North America at the time, perfectly matches metallurgical signatures found in Templar relics from the Levant. The geometric patterns etched into its surface are not mere decoration. They are a complex cipher, a form of navigational astronomy that was the exclusive domain of the Templar fleet's most elite navigators. These markings, when aligned with specific constellations visible from Oak Island's latitude, create a series of precise bearings, a celestial map hidden in plain sight. This wasn't just a clue, it was the master key, and with this key, the true purpose of the island's engineering becomes terrifyingly clear. The artifact proves they built the legendary money pit not to hide treasure, but to serve as the world's most elaborate diversion. It was a sacrificial trap, designed to consume the lives and fortunes of anyone who dared to seek what was hidden. The flood tunnels weren't just a defense mechanism, they were the trap's primary feature, a self-resetting system to ensure the decoy would distract searchers for centuries. The real goal was to protect something far more significant, something the Templars believed was vital to the future of humanity, a specific, legendary vault. This was never about gold or jewels. The historical texts that the artifact's cipher unlocks speak of a repository for sacred knowledge and relics spirited away from Jerusalem before the Templar Order was purged in 1307. They chose Oak Island for its remoteness and its unique geology, engineering a fortress disguised as a puzzle box to safeguard their holiest charge. The money pit was the lock, the flood tunnels were the tumblers, and for 200 years, the world has been trying to pick the wrong door. The Keystone artifact doesn't pick the lock, it provides the blueprint that shows where the real door is. By triangulating the celestial bearings derived from the artifact with the island's man-made stone markers, the complex web of misdirection falls away. The lines converge, pointing to a location that was never considered. It is not in the swamp, nor is it at the bottom of the money pit. It is in a place protected by natural granite and ingenious engineering, invisible to all previous surveys. The hunt is over, and we now know exactly where it is. The coordinates are locked, the vault is exposed, the curse is broken. The stunning reveal has ended the longest treasure hunt in history. Oak Island is solved. Please subscribe to our channel, History Documentary Hub, for more insightful videos and intriguing content.